Hello, everybody. Welcome. Who do we have in the chat? Let's turn my treadmill up so I can walk. Okay. Oh, I can hear myself in the background. Sorted. All right. Who do we have in the house? We have Cons. We've got Alexander, we've got Eric, we've got Cheese, no, Creekside Patriot. I need to, hold on, the chat's too small. Let me just open up bigger chat. There we go, now I can see properly. Where was I? Mitko, Manuel, Jambi, Edward Park, DM, It's Razor, Trading Queen, Tragic Garlic, Erop, Arthur Finnegan. All right, we got some. These are some new people. I see some like names that I haven't noticed before. So, welcome. Unless you're all just changing your names around. Do I know some of you? Certainly some people that don't really talk very much. So that's nice. That's a nice start. All right. Obriado TV, welcome. Otto, welcome. How are we all doing? How's everyone's day been? I hope you I hope it's been productive. So, bit of a crazy day. Bit of a crazy day so far today. So what we will do is cover some of the price action that we've seen so far. We'll have a general look across the market, where any opportunities may be. We'll have a little bit of a look at the move down that we've had on Bitcoin, the subsequent bounce, what kind of my bias is as we go forward. I've actually had a really good day of trading, managed to get some pretty good positions. I got stopped when we had this second flush, but the fact that we got this second move down really gave some like brilliant opportunities on the altcoins. So I may have aped into some more altcoins today, and as a result my unrealized P&L is currently rather high, so I need to be taking some profits. But as we are getting this bounce, everything's looking pretty nice. Some good setups across the board here, so we'll cover those. A lot of altcoins to talk about. But yeah, overall, let's just, I mean, yeah, we can have a look at the market. Oh, I'm going to get too hot if I do this, but look at this, new swag. Let me show off quickly. Check out my Woo jacket. My Woo swag. Got my Woo swag on. Got my little patches. These are really cool. You can like pull them off. And if I want to change it to something a bit more degenerate, I can take this patch off and then I can put on something more crazy. Like, I can put on a little Pepe the frog, and I can rep Pepe. And I can rip this one off and I can rep something else. It's cool, right? Got my swag. And because it's almost Valentine's Day, I'm wearing the pink t-shirt also. But I'm gonna get way too hot. So, whoosh, stripping live on air. Aren't you guys lucky? I can still like put my... There we go. It sticks to my head. Because it's Velcro. I can kind of like... Not that my head is Velcro, but there we go. I got my Woo head. Something or other. Okay. Summit Ranjan. Hi Luke, can you explain what's live trading in your crew membership? Is it like signal posting or just trading analysis discussion? So it is, I would say, a combination of that and more. So basically, let me show you. And actually, because it is Valentine's, maybe maybe we can do something. Flash flash sale. Maybe. How generous am I feeling today? Let's see how many likes we can get. If we can get this up to, okay, we're gonna go for within the next, let's say within the next 20 minutes. Let's see how high the likes can go. I'm gonna do a one. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go really good offer here. So this is gonna be 1% discount for every like at a maximum of 70%. So once we hit 70, obviously you can't go above that. But yeah, we're gonna go big, and we're gonna make this available just for like 48 hours for Valentine's Day. Okay, so if we manage to get 70 likes on the video, on the stream, then we'll do a 70% discount. If we manage to get 69 likes, we'll do a 69% discount. If we manage to get 68 likes, we'll do a 68% discount. And this will be off of the first, we'll do it off of the first month. So it'll be a 1 month membership only. So it basically means you can get a month for $30. How does that sound? $1 a day. That is a Valentine's sale and a half. And I'll make a little graphic for it if we can do it. And we'll see how it goes. Anyway, what I was going to say, it's to be 69 for Valentine's. I don't want to be this. There's actually 69 viewers in here right now. Look at this, concurrent viewers. So we do have 69 viewers here for Valentine's Day.
6,969 viewers for Valentine's Day. Check it out.
What?
By the way, if you've got another
Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Right, okay. All you yeah, like the stream. Let's do it. Anyway, okay, yes. So there was the question. We'll get into some TA and stuff in a minute. There's no rush. I'll be here for a while. Okay. So can I explain the live trading? So basically what we have is on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis, we will do a live trading room. So this is where, kind of like the stream, but much less silly and much more serious, and multiple people taking part, people able to ask questions, all of that. We will do one of those per day. We'll have a look at the market. We'll make a plan. We'll have a look at Bitcoin. We'll have a look at the NASDAQ. Oh my gosh, NASDAQ, big dumpy today. We'll have a look at altcoins. We'll have a look at some of the macro narratives. We'll see what's new, because there's so many new projects coming out. So we'll do a bunch of analysis. And if there is a trade, we aim to take trades during those sessions. So these sessions, generally speaking, hour and a half kind of thing, hour and a half. So we did one this morning. London session. There's going to be a New York one tomorrow, Cake as well. We've got coaches that run sessions. French Bull did a session this afternoon. So generally there's one or two per day that are live that you can follow along with, take trades and that. Now, in addition to this, what we also have, if we just bring up the Discord, is we have our coaches chat where I am essentially giving signals, yeah. So long here on INJ that was earlier on, reasons for taking it, what I was looking for, more analysis, looking at other stuff. So we do like general analysis and then certain setups and things. Okay, we had some other setups here that we're looking at. Okay, entry, stop, target. We've got the French Bull, he's got his channels where there's constant analysis. Randall doing the same, sharing his trades, showing the results. Cake, same thing, sharing trades, showing the results. Delirium, same thing, sharing trades. Okay, we've got all these trade setups and things. Fugazi, with literally the best videos you will ever see in your life. Okay, and the same thing, sharing trades, sharing results. Okay, all transparent, all lots of stuff going on. So yeah, you can see all the trades going in here. So signals in a way, but not signals, if that makes sense. Okay, we're sharing setups. It's up to you to be sensible and to know how to trade, like at least a little bit. Okay, we can share the ideas, but we can't trade for you. Then we've got the trading chat. Okay, again, more things, loads of setups in here, people sharing setups, showing results. That's the consistent thing within everything that's going on. So more trades. This is active all day long. There was a nice trade I took, a nice long on the NASDAQ earlier. Previously to that, I shared my reasoning as to why. We were looking at why we want to, why we do this. And transparent means actually sharing losses as well. Yes, it does. It does. I did take a loss earlier on. This is all in the chat. So I was taking some of these trades. We did take a loss. It was actually myself and Fugazi were kind of counter trading each other. And this is when, not counter trading each other, but we had different ideas. So essentially, Fugazi was short from VWAP. All right. So this is what had happened earlier on. Fugazi was short from VWAP. He won, by the way, but I got my own back later on, so it's all good. Short from VWAP, got the drop down here, at which case I took the long, and I was looking for a move back up towards the highs. Okay, I thought, nice, we've come into the single prints. I'm going to take the long. I got my first take profit. So my first take profit was off of the weekly POC. That you can see here, we had that bounce that came back into the weekly POC. And then I got stopped out of this afterwards, and Fugazi won because he had his short open. So I lost that certain trade, although I did hit take profit one, so it's not all that bad. And then I took an L on the NASDAQ as well, as I tried to knife catch. I'm pretty good at knife catching, but sometimes it's like second or third attempt. But the thing is, with really tight stops, it's fine. So yeah, that's how it was. Had some losses, but overall had some really, really nice wins. I think for myself, I shared my unrealized P&L, and it's currently higher than my total margin on my account, so I really do need to take some profits. And I'm also up about 4K on the day on the NASDAQ. So yeah, it's been a really good day, and we've been sharing all of these trades. So basically that's what we're doing. There's always stuff going on. And in addition to all of the trades and everything, we've got like tons of other stuff. So because there's so much been going on within DeFi, airdrops and everything, we've got people sharing their airdrops, different DeFi things, ways you can stake tokens, mining, loads going on. Yeah, so there's all these different channels, and whoops, yeah, that's a little bit of a look into what goes on within the Discord. So that's what you're getting when you sign up. And we're up to 41 likes, so we're currently at a 40% discount on the crew, and we're going to give this a bit more. I've had another alert going off, so that means we've just hit a take profit for a short that I'm in. Why did I have my take profit there? It's the 4 hour. Yes, we've just taken out these lows. Cool. We are just taking out these lows, and that means hopefully the ES is also, yes, we're going for the lows. Bitcoin's actually holding up really, really well here. But NASDAQ and the ES, absolute dumpsville. We were looking for this earlier on. We're getting that today. And then we are getting that move down on the NASDAQ. I am tempted. There's only 40 minutes to go before close. I would be very tempted to try and take a long here, but I think I will probably hold off and not risk another knife catch. I just dropped that little woo patch thing on my treadmill when it flew away. Oh my god, I need to turn the AC on. Hold on. There we go. Nebby, a lot of bearish sentiment going around. Personally, I haven't seen anything too convincing to show we are done here. What do you think high time frame wise? Okay, should we start off with the high time frames? So, first of all, okay, I do want to look at yeah, okay, let's look at a chart that shows where we're at. Let's go to normal candles. Gather my thoughts. Reset chart view. And here we go. So I did mention this in the video update this morning. Okay, looking at the similarities between where we are right now and where we were at 69k. All right. So essentially what happened, 69k top, you'd had a big parabolic move up that had within the middle of it this fairly long consolidation, mark up, correct back to back test, you create this like this big cock and balls, okay, all right, and then what happens is price goes up, makes another high, fails to get continuation at that point, gets trapped back inside, and then you correct the entire cock and balls, right? And we're seeing like something fairly similar here where we've had big parabolic move up, consolidation, continuation, okay, back test of that, so a bit less of a cock and balls, right? But then we're making another higher high. And if this does at this stage fail to get continuation, your targets are essentially coming back down here. Okay, because you're likely to take out this low. All right, we had a fantastic bounce from that low. I'm still in that long position from 38,800, still holding that. But at this stage, now that we've got this higher high, and this has come into the 1.114, okay, which is a little like bare minimum fib level for, well, what you get on these type of like range deviations. If this is to get trapped back inside, and I would say candle closes below 48,500 again, if we do start to see those candle closes below, then it does look like a big deviation out of this range, and that we would be then targeting a much bigger move to the downside. Now, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush whatsoever to be getting into any like crazy short positions. I have taken a short, but it's not on big size. If we do continue to drop, I will look to compound those short positions and see where that goes. Now, from where this is at the moment, right, you look at where the actual candle is right now, all we seem to be doing is testing the impulse up from yesterday. Okay, we've corrected the impulse. Yeah, which is what we've done here. We've just corrected this move. We've bounced, and price at the moment, I think the daily close, these high time frame closes are quite important to tell us whether is this going to be a close back inside this previous range, okay, back inside those highs from back here, or are we looking at this just being a back test and then some continuation higher? So it's a little bit early. Certainly the reasons for being short were there, but we do remain in a big uptrend. The fact that during this drop down, we saw Bitcoin dominance fall and we saw the ETH BTC pair rise, that does show to me that it's more of just like a simple flush of leverage, a flush of open interest, and that we can be expecting to see higher because alts have showed really good resilience through this. And if we go on to some of the alt setups, there have been some absolutely like really amazing trades that you could take off of this, and we can be targeting higher prices, especially on the altcoins. So from a talking quite a lot, I'm out of breath. Talking from like a higher time frame perspective, it could go I mean, it always can go either way. We just trade things level to level. And I do see dips as being opportunities to buy. And as long as that continues to be the case, and I'm not losing like big trades, like I'm not getting like stopped out like multiple times when trying to long, then I see no reason why that can't continue. So yeah, for me, I managed to take a few trades here, shared these setups. So Manta, a really good one. I've been looking at that for a while. We had these equal lows down here with a gap. Price just comes in, flushes down below there. All right, fills this whole gap. You have consecutive closes, opens and closes back above there, so giving you confidence that this is decent support. And if that is the case and you've just hit stops, then you can be targeting highs again, which takes you up towards here, which gives you like a 5 or 6 R on the risk that you're putting into that trade. Potential for that to go kind of roll over onto those higher time frames. And especially what we've seen here is the point of control move. So the POC was down here, it shifted up to here, price moved down, POC shifted once again. You would expect for price to repel away from that. Now there is a few other trades that I have been looking at, Jupiter being one of them. Potential here after it had that big wick down, looked like capitulation yesterday, starting to consolidate around a nice area. Unfortunately, this trade never hit that second take profit, but we got the first take profit, then got stopped on this one. What was the other one I was looking at? DYDX we're in already. So again here, you just run some stops and you're getting that continuation higher. Scale, this is one that was shared within the trading room. Okay, so scale again. I mean, this isn't the right chart. I think my scale chart is the Binance. Oh man, I can't remember. I cannot remember. But yeah, long scale and that dip earlier on. Once again, like same kind of thing. You're just correcting yesterday's like big impulse move up, correcting that, and then makes a higher high. So really, really good bounce from that. The other one, what was it? What was the other trade I've just taken? my memory is terrible. INJ, injective. So here. Okay, so there's a bunch of confluence here. So we had these single prints, and what this has done previously is not taken lows. I am open to this taking out all of these lows, which is similar to what Manta and what Jupiter and such has done. But I've gone for a long position. Okay, it can be targeting back towards the POC, the 0.5, and maybe up towards these highs. We got this bullish butterfly pattern here with it making a higher low at the 886 after it made a lower high at the 886. So that does give us harmonics, a nice harmonic to trade. And with this here, there's a 50% retrace, so then you can be targeting that 50% once again here. So looking at something along these lines, move up, and then maybe it comes down and takes out these lows before going for the highs again. But if we can get a first take profit off of this, taking out these highs, then that starts to look pretty good. Oh, I'm talking so much. So yeah, I think that's the thing. Like we've had a decent dip today. We're potentially coming in to make these higher lows now after that big wick from earlier on. So there may be some setups here. So if anyone wants me to have a look at anything, if anyone wants me to chart anything, then please feel free to ask. I am happy to do that. And we're up to 50 likes. Okay, we're up to 50 likes. Let's see if we can add another 20 likes onto this, and then we will go for the maximum discount. All right. We've got over 100 viewers here. I'm sure we can get another 20 likes on this video. And then that does mean that crew membership is going to get a monster discount for Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day only. Okay, temporary discount. Midco, why have you given me like the two like deadest coins ever? XM, yeah, okay, you've retracted Litecoin. Now you're asking about XMR. Okay, I will. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to chart XMR. I'm going to give you something better in just a minute. If you're holding XMR, just literally like swap it into the new XMR and you'll make more money. So I'll look at that in a second. ICX, we'll have a look at that. I don't know if it's dead. That's the Korean blockchain, right? OP looks really good. Yes, OP is one of my long-term bags. Luna Classic making a comeback, maybe. We'll see. I haven't actually looked at the Luna Classic chart for a while. But yeah, first of all, XMR. Essentially, XMR, I don't know, it's dead, right? Why would anybody trade this? And I'm not saying that, like, I just do not know why anyone would trade a chart that for its like entire history has just gone within like a 3x range, and where it is right now is just like, I mean, you're never gonna make money trading XMR, and it's the same with like Litecoin or something. It trades within, and this is crypto. We're in crypto because we like volatility, and this is like the least volatile asset in the whole of crypto. Yeah. So the fact that it's dropped for me doesn't even signal an opportunity at all. Like, okay, yeah, you might 5x over the course of a market cycle from here if it somehow miraculously recovers, but it's not going to. It's not going to. It's a proof of work coin, and the thing with like proof of work tokens is you'll have one and then it will drop, and then they're a little bit susceptible to these death spirals. Now Bitcoin's obviously gone through, it's battle tested, it's all of that, but as soon as you become like not profitable anymore, and Monero isn't profitable anymore really to mine, then people go into the next thing, and the next thing in my opinion is Zeph. All right, so if you're looking for something that actually has potential, like long-term potential, I'm very, very bullish on this. Then Zeph is a new privacy proof of work token, and you can mine it on your CPU, on your computer, the same as you can with Monero, the same as you can with Haven, which is the one that did really well in the last cycle. So there's one called XHV. Now this is dead now, okay, but Haven Protocol had a massive, massive, massive run in the last bull market. This doesn't show the whole story here. If I can find, it was that, yeah, Haven Protocol. Yeah, essentially last market cycle, this started down here and it had this like insane like 28,000x rally. And I think we're looking at something similar. They'll die because it goes through the death spiral type of thing. Proof of work tokens do. And then miners move on to the next thing, devs move on to the next thing. But Zeph's the first like privacy proof of work token that is over collateralized, which means that, I mean, they say it's like protected against this death spiral thing, but who knows? But I'm bullish on this short term, and I think if you liked Monero, you'll like this. So yeah. Shiva, I might be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen you talk about a project so much. And you made a thread too. I'm in Zeph. Yeah, the thing, when I do this, like, this is what I enjoy doing. So I know we're down. We're actually down 14% on Zeph today. So this is maybe a good little buy. I'm not going to continue talking about it. We'll go back to other stuff. I'll go back onto a Bitcoin chart. But the thing is, I enjoy talking about fundamentals when there is stuff to talk about, when it comes to fundamentals, when there is innovation and when there is opportunity there. So I tend to go for, I just chase opportunity a lot of the time. And if I feel that there's like alpha to be shared, whether that's with trading or whether that's with investing or whether that's with anything else, I feel like I must share it. Like if I'm excited about a project, or if I think that a project's got potential, I'll let you guys know. I did the same thing. I have done things like this. Like I made a whole video in the last bull run on Illuvium. I made a whole video on like router protocol. I made a video on, oh man, I can't remember. But when it comes to bull markets, I do fundamentals as well. Like I just enjoy doing it. I'm just a bit of a nerd. I like it. I like researching. It's refreshing. So it makes a bit of a change from like doing TA all the time. And when the TA and the fundamentals come together, then I think that's a really, really nice thing. So that's how it is for me. I'm going to do more threads on more projects. I want to do one. What I'm trying to do is stuff that's like a little bit hidden, and what stuff that maybe people don't quite know about yet. But yeah, there's another one. I was actually doing some fundamental stuff on this earlier after Hostile Power. One of the team within the crew mentioned the charts. I think the fundamentals for this look really good. I want to do some more content on Injective, which is again why I'm long. I trade the stuff that I'm bullish on. I know Rose is a good one. Cake's probably going to be doing some stuff on that soon. Rio, I really like that. There's a ton of stuff. There's loads of stuff. Alf, this is another proof of work token. Alephium, which I'm quite bullish on. A0, which I'm quite bullish on. Yeah. One day tweezers bottom on BTC. Eh? Tweezer bottom? Surely it would be a tweezer top. We'll see. Yeah, oh yeah, tweezer top. Tweezers. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I'm not. Look, you close above this line and everything looks okay. Not that line, this line. Yeah, daily close up here somewhere. Looks good to me. There's potential. I mean, even if it closes below, it's all right. We can correct some of this. It's been a bit of a mad move up. My mother-in-law asks if you can chart any Inu for her. I actually have a bag of any Inu. XRP Ponzi. That's just twice the reason to come back up. I don't know where we're talking about now. Did you look at XNA? No. Oh my god, there's so many tokens. I'm gonna have to start like bringing it. Oh, we're almost at 70 likes. 3 more likes to go, and we hit max Valentine's love discounts. Whatever that means. And guys, look, we're pumping. We're pumping! Back to into resistance. I would be kind of tempted to short. This must mean that NASDAQ has bounced here. Oh, I did something else with the crew earlier. Like, I can trade. Look at this. I can actually take like... Wait, where are we? You can trade. I'm trading the CME contract, so I could go short on CME, right now live. I took a new prop challenge today on a new. I've never heard of this company before. But I'm trying them out, seeing how it goes. There's a. Anyway, more stuff to share. What was I saying? Legacy markets, here we go. So basically, right, I'll go back onto the Discord, shared this with the crew earlier. There's a prop firm called Elite Trader Funding that have a 90% sale on right now, which means that you can get like a 100k challenge account for like $18. and you can trade all of the CME contracts and other stuff as well on TradingView, directly off of TradingView. So I've been trying that out today. I took a long on Bitcoin earlier on. The contract sizes are huge, so you've got to be really careful. Like they're like $50 per tick, which means if price was to go from here to here, that's like a $500 move, probably within the space of this candle. But I'll post this in here. If you guys like trading props and you want to try it out, again, I don't know what they're like, but it's a 90% discount. I did set myself up with a little ref link because you can. What happens if you blow that 100k? You just lose the money that you put into it. So there's a link for it if you want to check it out. Non-financial advice. I don't even know if they pay out. I don't even know, they might go bust next week. But literally, no, I've heard good things. And they actually did a space on Twitter earlier. This is like their Valentine's discount. But yeah, it's like something like $18 for 100k evaluation with like a static stop, static drawdown, which is really, really kind of cool. So it's cool. It's interesting. What was I saying? Is Nasdaq jump? Should have longed it. But I can show you briefly. I mean, I could take a little long. I don't know. I'm not just gonna blindly long this. If there is to be a drop. Why didn't I do it when the alert went off? That was like, yeah, you saw the alert go off earlier, and that was for me to. Damn it. I want to give an example, but I didn't give a trade here. I want to show an example of like live trading this. There's a little gap here. Maybe it gets a bit of a rejection over this, but there's another. Okay, never mind. Forget that. We'll go back onto this tab. We'll have a look at some other stuff. My ADHD is crazy today because my brain is so fried because I've been scalping and trading this like absolute mad, and I can't think straight. So I know I'm going from like one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. But I think that's probably why lots of you guys watch these streams, because maybe you're a little bit like messed up in the head too. Shall I short Bitcoin? Short the Bitcoin. Oh my god, no, it's already moving down. Just because it came back to here. Right. Let me show you. Anyway, sell market. Bang. Trade. But I'm already $175 at a loss. The spread is terrible. Okay. The spread was not that bad earlier on. It's okay. It's only an evaluation. This cost me like $30. And I'm already up on the day, so it's fine. Come on, Bitcoin, drop. That was all the spread. The spread just killed me then on Bitcoin. Like, look, price hasn't moved, but it's going from 127. That's what I mean. Price hasn't moved, and the spread is within like a $200 range. So, hey, we're trying this out. I don't know how to move my stop. Oh no, I don't want to reverse position. That would be bad. How do I set a stop loss? I've never actually traded using TradingView before. Just drop, like, make me some profit, and so I can get out of this. I do not know how to set a stop loss. Has anyone used TradingView? No one of the other. You can trade it on other platforms as well. And this is the BTC CME contract, which naturally, like the Nasdaq's where you've got the better liquidity. Look, you can see the spread's really tight on this. Spread's fine. Yeah. I can't set a stop. Why did I just do that on stream? Right, let me get out of that position. I've just given back my profit from earlier on. Hey, we're playing. I'll buy another damn evaluation. Jeez, wrecked. What do you mean? Do you need to pass a test or just play the 18? No, like the $18 is for the evaluation account. How do you place a stop loss? I got close position, reverse position. This is okay. Trading on TradingView is not good. I'm $600 down. It's just a game. It's demo money. It's my little trial account. I reckon it'll pull back here anyway. Oh dear. Great. Hey, that's I do this stuff so you guys don't have to. That's what I see it as. This is research purposes. Right. We were talking about something. We were looking at altcoins. I'm gonna have to do altcoins with super chats soon because too many alts have been asked about. What about Beam? Mina probably the best contender for longs right now. Just open up the chart. Let me have a look at Mina and then let me have a look at Luna Classic. I see on there as well. So Mina, USDT. Finance chart? It's already up. 4 hour looks decent. So again, what Mina has done is shown like a lot of strength following the bounce, and it's in like a really nice uptrend. So similar thing, you had the impulse up yesterday, it's corrected all of this. This is very similar to the injective trade I took. So if we just go on to INJ over here, USDT.P, Woo Network, similar situation, right? Where you come all the way back down to these lows. So, but this has had a much better bounce. So you have the same thing, like a harmonic pattern. So this butterfly, where you have the low, high. That's quite a deep retrace. But you come up towards that 886, you come back down towards the 886, and then you're essentially targeting these highs, 50% retrace. So that's had a really, really nice bounce from that, just from this. These are really, really nice when you do get these, okay, because you're essentially looking at that consolidation, and you can maybe be targeting continuation from this. Now, for a trade right now, there's not really anything, but the fact that that did take out internal lows, and then it's had a decent bounce from that, I like that a lot. And yeah, that one looks really nice. Now from the higher time frames, you're going to be way above any EMAs. So 1 hour 50 EMA is probably, yeah, okay, you've got that holding as support. It's done this similar like previously as well. Like, so you see this is where, like, within a trend, these harmonics can become quite nice. So you have them like again here, and then continuation, and again, and continuation. I can't really say too much else with it from a TA perspective on that. Single prints were filled. So you have that 30-minute AB. Dropped into that. Quite nice, right? Yeah, it's in a healthy uptrend. The only thing I would say is that you are approaching this resistance similar to what Bitcoin's done. Do you have any like high time frame levels and stuff up here, or weekly levels through that? So you had that close above this weekly, rejected off of that weekly, and then you're maybe looking for, I mean, if this starts moving, like seriously moving, you had a breakout, back tested, you would expect continuation from this. So when you look at the higher time frames, and you just look at where resistance was previously, okay, you had that wick, you break through, spend some time consolidating, you would look for continuation. So if you're looking from like a higher time frame trade, you would have had something that was like along the lines of this. But locally, you're kind of just playing that trend now. But yeah, it looks decent. Looks decent. Mina. Is Bitcoin pulling back? Hey! We're surviving. We're making money. We're getting away with it, guys. Alright, I am going to... Oh no, we're back in the red again. No! It's down here! Come on! Oh, what the hell? That candle closed there and now it's back up here. Oh, fuck the CME contract. Oh, man. Dump! Just let me get out of this. Let me just place a buy limit. I don't know. I'm gonna place a buy limit down here. See what happens with this. Oh dear. Or do I just... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That was a dumb thing to do on a live stream. Come on, drop. Those are huge margins though. You see that, like, that's one tick has just moved that like $50. Crazy position sizes. That's for a single contract. It's the lowest size that you can trade on the CME. Wow. We're dumping from Golden Pocket a little. Yeah, I mean, if I was just like actually seriously, I'm not surprised that we're rejecting here, because it is coming back in to test those lows from like that they brief SFP earlier. And if you do look from high to low, that's the wrong thing. I don't know what that is. If you do go from high to low, you got your 618. So you're back within, I guess, like premium. If you go from here, yeah, 618, close. It makes sense. I would imagine what I would like to see from now on is probably a move down to take out these lows, make the higher low down here somewhere, and then see what happens after that. I have a feeling we're probably going to get a bearish close today. So I do anticipate that this drops a bit further, gets people bearish again overnight. Maybe we take out the lows again, see what happens around here. But yeah, this stupid trade. I mean, I could... What the hell is this? Now what's happened? What's going on? What is there a second chart? There's some ghost chart underneath. I do not know what's going on there. Ugh. What do you think if we close below that 49, 49, 41 prior ETF high? So, right. There is some significance in it. Okay, so if we look at the daily, okay, there is some significance in this with there being like a daily close back. I keep drawing the wrong thing. A daily close back below here. Okay, which is like 49k. But it's not like, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. I don't really care for it. I'd want to see like open and close underneath. But the problem is, if there is to be a drop down there and this does dump, it can like really dump. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far it's just back tested weekly open, a normal thing to do at some stage in the week. It did it last week, okay? It did this exact same thing last week, all right? What did it do? Monday last week, big move up. Tuesday last week, dropped, tested weekly open, and then it was just up only from then on, all right? So it did it last week. No reason why it can't do it again today. Exactly the same thing so far. It's just happening a lot higher up now. Yeah. It's very, very normal for it to backtest the weekly open. It could be a failed auction, yeah. But early days. We've actually, I did say this earlier, we have actually hit the 70 likes. So let's go. This is it live? Yeah. All right. Right. I'm going to post this in the Discord, but we have source. Let me just bring something up on screen. Announcement. Media file. Add source. New source. Browse. I made something in the background whilst I've been doing this. I'm so amazing at multitasking. You will not believe it. Where is it? Yeah. Here. This the one? Video. Hey, look what I made in the background. There we go. Oh, it's got disappeared. Let's try it again. Yeah. We win. 70% off first month membership. All right, and the code is, it was there, you saw it at the bottom. So if you go to toroscrypto.com or if you go to wop.com/toroscrypto, where is it? WOP. Let me find the website, let me find the link. Okay, this now is live. So 70% off. This is only live because I'm feeling in a good, lovable mood today because it is Valentine's Day and no one else loves me. So I want you guys to show me some love because no one loves me. 70% off first month through membership. Code, what was it? TC love? What was it? What was the code? What did I just make it? Jeez, man, I'm so stupid. TC love, there we go. There, it's live. How's this going? Still losing. What the hell is going on with this thing here? There you go. I think I clicked a button. Hey, we're winning. Hey, we're winning some more. Hey, we're losing. Hey, we're losing some more. Hey, we're losing less. Hey, we're losing more. Hey, we're losing more. Hey, we're losing less. Give me some more altcoins. Look, why this is dumping, yet this isn't. What's going on? Why is Bitcoin dropping from this high? Because that's where I pressed short, and the spread killed me, and now it thinks I'm short from down here. Yeah, I pressed the short button when we were over here. Dumb. Dummy, and I've got 4 tabs of Bitcoin charts open now. All the same stupid asset. Dummy. Tia, yeah, thank you. Let's look at something I like. Tia. Oh. So... where's my... Is it .p? That's my chart. There we go, yeah. Tier, I'd be looking down here. Tier down here. So you got this gap daily, weekly. There is a weekly level if we're just going to continue stepping up. So the top of that weekly. Daily, there's nothing else. You're just looking for that. 4 hour. Starting to lose this 50 EMA. So then if it does roll down into that 200, that 200's acted as really good support on basically the entire move up. Here you can see bounce. So that 200 looks really good. So yeah, if tier was to drop down towards below like $18, that again could be a fairly good opportunity to like just continue to play this trend. I mean, we are clearly continuing to trend higher. You're coming back into volume there. It's just in this like little low volume node here because it, again, same thing, impulse higher, a bit of a correction. So locally, I mean, if this does correct more, and that's your lower high, you have your 1-to-1 within there, which takes you back down all the way down here. So yeah, I mean, T is kind of nice. Took out these lows earlier on, so that's again the bounce from yesterday. Took out those lows, consolidating a little bit here. Ugh, it's just in such a mad uptrend that you can't. Yeah, I'd say the next, if there is to be opportunity on tier, you're gonna find that that's below $18. I wouldn't want to take any like long positions or compound anything unless there was a move down there. Like, this has been really, really strong. It could just reverse here if the rest of the market doesn't go higher, but I don't see any opportunity unless we go below 18. There is crypto payment option, but the discounted option is not available. So you can pay with crypto, but they're for the 3, 6, or 12-month memberships only. And I'm not going to give a 70% discount on 3, 6, or 12 months. Yeah. Hey, if you want to go, well, I don't know. But yeah, there is, if you non-discounted options, non-discounted rates, you can pay with crypto. Luna C, Luna Classic, yes. Yes. I'm waiting in the background to see if your order has been filled noise happens. It's really, for fuck's sake, man. If anyone's ever traded off of the TradingView chart before, when you get like filled on an order, it's like, your order has been filled. Your order has been closed. Your order has been filled. You have been liquidated. It actually tells you, it's kind of cool. Thoughts on Alt and on Ondo? I think Ondo was one I was looking at earlier. Alright, Luna Classic, Luna C. Is that the longest we can go back? Alright, I'm going to say something a little bit mad. I kind of see this as being, I didn't think this before, but having seen that there is still like devs working on Terra and Terra Classic, having seen that Ronin wallet now has a token and has launched, having seen that there is pretty good staking rewards, seeing that there are projects launching on both Luna and Luna Classic, or one of them, I think there could be opportunity there. It's not something I'm going to be buying, but like if you have a bag of Luna Classic from down here, or if you're actually looking at this as being opportunity right now, thinking of the risk to reward off of this is essentially like, is that a sign of strength? I mean, it had that mad impulse, corrected again, the whole thing. If you are looking at a position here, I mean, even just saying, right, we're not going to go back down to those lows again. And if that comes and fills that wick, that's a 3R. If it comes back up here, that's an 8R. The risk to reward on Luna C, Luna Classic, is actually, Terra Classic, whatever the fuck it's called, is actually kind of high. And I think that this will surprise some people. I think it's similar to like the FTX thing, where like if FTX relaunches someday, I don't know, like Do Kwon's gone, but there are other devs working on this. The blockchain itself is pretty solid. Like I remember using the protocol back in the last market cycle, and the technology and the innovation there is good. And it could justify a move up. So I don't know. I find it really hard. From a technical perspective, you'd say there's good risk to reward on it, just because of what's happened previously with that like nice impulse up, show of strength. Your POC is going to be all the way down at the bottom. Oh, and it's not. It's not. So you got POC here, get through that. That's probably from this consolidation. I don't know if this is the earliest chart. But yeah, you've got significant... This is just Mexi, it's one chart. What this also did is on the daily time frame, this is the lowest gap that's on the chart. Alright, so it's just dropped into that. 4-hour time frame. This is all internal, okay? That's the high that took the low, right? So it's got to show a bit more strength, break through that point of control. But yeah, there is potential for there to be opportunity here. If it gets a break up, you could be targeting along with an invalidation down here at some point. I think this at some point is going to surprise people for sure. Anyway, yeah, alt and ondo. So alt layer, there's an airdrop on alt layer. Currently ongoing. I love new stuff, right? And this is probably around the POC. I want to buy it. Like literally, like I think anything that's new, I'm just like, I can't ape into everything that's new. But move up on launch, correction, consolidation around POC, price discovery, right? It happens on everything. And this is the time in the market where all of these new projects launching are all doing extremely well. So your risk is it's a pile of shit and it just goes to zero. Your reward is that there's a potential. I'd have to have a look. What's the market cap of this? Like that chart looks incredibly tempting from a position trade investment perspective. Okay, up, down, consolidation, price discovery. Market cap is outside of the top 100. Market cap is 388 million. Circulating supply is fairly low, but that's okay. Everything that's any good is going to have over $1 billion market cap by the time this cycle really gets going. If you look at things that have done this previously, okay, you look at, is the stream lagging at all for anybody, or is it all okay? Like you look at what tier did, okay, and you just had this like move up, move down. I think this is a little bit early because there's earlier chart. That consolidation after launch, and then it just goes for it. Yeah, this must be really laggy. What's going on? Oh man, what is going on here? What's the volume indicator on the right? This one. This is just the, it is called the anchored volume profile. It's just, it's like a fixed range, but you just choose where you want to anchor it from, and it gives you the profile on the right rather than just showing the fixed range itself. So it's just the stock trading view, but it's fairly new. It's the anchored volume profile as opposed to the fixed range that shows up like that. Just keeps it out of the way. Keeps it out of the way nicely. Yeah, alt layer looks really good, and ondo is the other one. Ondo tether. Similar thing, but probably getting away from where you'd want that to be right now. So again, you draw a fixed range from the start. That's your move up after launch. Move down, sideways consolidation around the POC, creates the POC essentially, and then you start to go into price discovery afterwards. So you're looking for opportunities to get in on dips on something like this. Yeah, anything that launches is just like new token, price go up, even if there's a little bit of a dip. Like this happened on Pith. And I bought it a little bit early, okay, because we had the same situation here where essentially there was like fucking stupid wick, man. Stupid wick. Basically what happened is you had this like price go up, price go down, consolidation type of thing. I think I was buying this probably around where that POC still is, and it dropped a little bit lower, but I liked the project. I knew the market looked pretty good. It was just a case of staying patient for a while. So yeah, and now it's back in profit and everything's looking pretty healthy. So yeah, it's a similar situation on that. In fact, that trade has just finished, like literally just finished. So there we go. My alert didn't trigger, but yeah, that's just, that trade is just done. Took this trade with like literally that stop loss, and yeah, we've just yay. All right, I gotta take profit on this. Take profit. Here's my trade. I'll show you my trade. Proof. Okay. There it is. I mean, it's not the biggest trade in the world. That's where I went long. Placed my stop loss just below there. It was a scalp at first, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take 50% off. A couple of $100. Reduce 50%. What are we at? 2,500. I'm gonna close 1,000. Profit taken. Nice. I also have a spot bag of this, so the purpose trade was just a little one. Cool. Okay, I think I think I might wrap it up there, unless anyone has any like final questions, anything they would like to ask, anything they would just like me to look at just before I go. Man, this is a nice recovery so far across a lot of stuff. One last quick overview. Yeah, okay, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's have a look. It's a really strong recovery that we've seen actually. So the backtest of weekly open, it's back inside the range that we were at earlier on. Now 4 hour is a time frame I love, and that's your gap fill on the 4 hour. So this is the backtest of the 4 hour. We had that low there, which had the potential to hold it, and now you're into essentially like that whole impulse in the 4 hour is done. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like that's your high. That's the important level to hold, which is 49k. This bounce looks really strong. We'll see how it goes. But I'm still bullish. I'm still thinking that we could get to 52 on this. I really like the dip. Backtesting the weekly open is not unusual at all. The recovery has been very, very good. It is, of course, coming into resistance here, but it cleared this low. Now it's working on this one, back up towards that daily open. You're back above your VWAP again now. Have you checked Zeta? No, I haven't. So yeah, I mean, my summary is that I certainly don't think it's all over. Like now we are probably at that 618. Yeah. if you caught the dip, it's a good point to, like, a good area to take profit. I am in a short position, so I do have a short. So my short is sub account. So this is a short I took yesterday. So that is from 49,890. I'd like to see this get stopped. It was opened as a hedge. Yeah, I mean that's a nice bounce so far, but you've got to say, like, if you're short, this is the point in which to compound. If you're bearish and looking for lower, the fibs line up quite well. There's an untapped daily level down here, not an untapped. This is the daily level that was the previous highest daily close of the range. That lines up with these fib expansions down here. If we're going to go and run this lower, you still got the yearly level down there. Yeah, and certainly if you're long from weekly open, a good area in which to take profit. I certainly am looking to take profit. If I look at, like, Injective, we took the trade on. What's OP doing? Yeah, OP's doing really well. How are you looking to play alts and expect to pull back from around 52k? Will you sell some spot? I'm not selling. No, I don't really sell spot on alts. I just take profit and then buy more when there's dips. I'm so bullish overall. I don't really think there's any need to overcomplicate it. We are in the bull market, and for me, long positions are just playing out. Like, if there is to be a drop, I take the hit and I look to, if there's going to be a drop, right? Let's say price on higher time frames, right? If we are to say, right, this is your high, okay, we've put in the high, it could happen, okay, that could be the high, that could, like, literally be it, and that's the highest that we're going to go before the halving, and we could be looking at this failing here, rolling over, coming back down, 40k minimum, potentially rolling down lower, coming back down towards 32. If that happens, I take the hit on the alts that I'm still holding and spot bags, because I know at some point there's going to be, like, real good opportunities. I've made so much. My portfolio has made so much, and within the past few days, I shared the screenshot earlier. My unrealized P&L on alts is more than the size of what my portfolio was. So I've essentially doubled my entire bag since the last set of long positions that I opened. So if I'm taking profit on these here, which I think I probably will do, I'm probably going to close out some of that, I'm way more in the green than I was just a few days ago. And I can continue to trade this, and it doesn't matter about my spot bags. All right, they might lose value a little bit, but if I'm trading and I'm trading well, it just means that I've got more money to put into that later. And if we do go through a month, 2 months, 3 months of a downtrend, because the NASDAQ as well looks a bit sketchy. Like, look at the NASDAQ. Okay, this was the all-time high, the previous all-time high. You had it run above, make a higher high, reject, back test where that previous all-time high was, and we're getting continuation lower. Now that does set up for a big move down on the NASDAQ that could take you all the way down here, in which case everything would be kind of dumpy, in which case we may get a few months of consolidation, a few months of a retrace on Bitcoin before we go into the halving, and then we go for a run later on in the year. But I'm confident in the way that I trade that that's not going to affect me overall. I can still make money every day, and I can still buy bags lower if they happen to go lower. You got to remember, my spot bags, right? My spot bags, and these are for, like, what are now my biggest positions, are from, like, with Zeph from down here, with Tia, okay, from down here. So if we go through a bit of consolidation and let's say Tia drops back down, does something like this, 70% correction, then goes again later, I've already made all of that. So yeah, I'm not selling any spot until the end of the market cycle. And that's going to be in a year's time, maybe, something like that. Give it that long, a year, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. But yeah, not selling any spot until things are getting really, really crazy. Until you see stuff like this. So I'm going to share a few more things, and this is why I'm still incredibly bullish. Again, I shared a lot of this stuff earlier, but I am not selling any spot bags, none at all, until we start to see attention within crypto come back towards all-time highs. Okay, there's no attention here. This is how many new Twitter followers for a lot of the bigger accounts. Okay, they're not getting new followers. We're not getting new money in here. So until that goes crazy, not selling. We've got a chart here that's really interesting. Until we start getting in the upper half of this, not selling. Not selling. Until we, yeah, this is a long way to go. We're just starting. So yeah, there's my thoughts. I am going to wrap it up there. And I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hitting the like button, everyone. And remember, remember, there is a big juicy fat discount currently on the crew membership. So if anyone's not already in the crew, take advantage of that. You get big discount off that first month membership. There it is again for anyone who missed it. I got to pin that post. It's in the pinned post on the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the crew. Sorry if this was really laggy. I'm just looking over and it seems like it is. You guys need to tell me if the stream is laggy or anything. I don't know if it's literally just started, but anyway, cool. Thanks guys. I said bye like 10 minutes.